Hello friends, I'm Engineer Nasir. In this video, we will study how to calculate the exhaust air CFM to select the exhaust fan for a toilet. Generally, we have two types of toilet. Number one for our private use, like in our office or home. We have one WC, one wash basin, and we have shower also. And second, we have toilet at public places. We have many toilets together, like here, and we have a passing space outside where we use wash basin and sometimes we use urinal also. The space outside the toilet where we generally use wash basin also, we call it salvage toilet or passing space. To calculate the exhaust air CFM, we will follow ASHRAE standard, ventilation and acceptable indoor air quality. We follow this table from ASHRAE to calculate the exhaust air CFM for toilet. This column gives us the area name. From here you can select the CFM required for the unit, and if we need to calculate the CFM per feet square, then we will select the value from here, corresponding value. And from here, if we need to select in liter per second per meter square, then we'll use this column. So for toilet, we need to select for two areas, one toilet and for cell with toilet. So we will select this row. And for cell with toilet, we have the CFM value 1 CFM per feet square. From these rows, we will select the exhaust air CFM for toilet. We have two types of toilet, one private. For private type of toilet, if we are using the exhaust fan continuously, then for one toilet we need exhaust air 25 CFM. But if we are using the exhaust fan when we are using the toilet, then for one toilet we need to select 50 CFM for exhaust air. Similarly, for public type of toilet, if we are using the exhaust fan continuously, then for one toilet we need to select the exhaust air 50 CFM. But if this fan is not running continuously, then for one toilet we need to select the exhaust air 70 CFM. For toilet ventilation calculation, we can summarize like this. For private type of toilet, if the exhaust fan is running continuously, then for one toilet we need the exhaust air 25 CFM. But if we are using the exhaust fan when we are using the toilet, then for one toilet we need exhaust air 50 CFM. Similarly for public type of toilet, if the exhaust fan is running continuously, then for one toilet we need the exhaust air 50 CFM. But if this exhaust fan is not running continuously, then for one toilet we need the exhaust air 70 CFM. For toilet ventilation, we make three calculations. Number one, we calculate the exhaust air CFM for toilet. Number two, we calculate the exhaust air CFM for the area outside the toilet. We call it passing area or service toilet. And as per ASHRAE, we consider 1 CFM for 1 square feet of the area. Number three, when we are taking out the exhaust air from the toilet, then how much fresh air we need to supply to the toilet, and we consider it 80% of the exhaust air. For private type toilet, if we are not using central system, then we use separate exhaust fan for each toilet. And to select the capacity, we use this table. If we want to use the exhaust fan continuously, then we will select the exhaust fan at a capacity of 25 CFM. But if we need to use the exhaust fan at the time of using toilet, then we will select the exhaust fan at a capacity of 50 CFM. This is a private type toilet, and we have selected exhaust fan for it, assuming that we will use the exhaust fan when we are using the toilet. So we have selected its capacity 50 CFM. For public toilet, if we are using central system, then we use ducting for its exhaust air system. and we will study it in next video. For public toilet also we can select separate exhaust fan for each toilet and we can select their capacity according to ASHRAE table. For this public toilet we select separate exhaust fan for each toilet at 70 CFM, and for the area outside the toilet we call it passage area or salvage toilet. We consider 1 CFM for 1 square feet. So first we will calculate the area. 14 into 10 equal to 140 square feet. So for this area we need exhaust air 140 CFM. Then the total exhaust air for this complete toilet will be equal to 420 CFM. Then for fresh air we take 80% of the exhaust air. So we will multiply it by 0.8. So we'll get the fresh air for this toilet equal to 336 CFM. You can see from here for public toilet, if we are using the exhaust fan continuously, then for each toilet we need exhaust air 50 CFM. But if the exhaust fan is not running continuously, then we need exhaust air for each toilet 70 CFM. If we are using central system, then we can imagine that exhaust fan will run continuously. But if we are using separate fan for each toilet, so we are not sure that this fan will run continuously. So it is advised to use 70 CFM for each toilet. To supply fresh air to the toilet, we use door grill or undercut or a combination of both. Normally we select the door grill at 300 fpm velocity. So for 336 CFM, the clear area required is 1.12 square feet. And for a door size of 3 feet, the total undercut for the CFM will be required equal to 4.44 inch. For door grill, you can use any catalog. So we will select our door grill at 300 fpm face velocity. Then for CFM, we'll go down 288, 390. So we will select our door grill 24 by 18 inch. If you have urinal also, then for one urinal we need 70 CFM exhaust air. So for two number of urinal, we need exhaust air 140 CFM. Then the total exhaust air for the toilet will become 560 CFM. Then as fresh air we need 80% of the total exhaust air. So total fresh air for this toilet will be 448 CFM.